And see here, there is two situations. There is a girl, Mary, and there is a boy, Peter. Mary is only friends with people that like classical music. So you have Annie, Bird, Derek, Felicity, who likes classical music. And Peter is only friends with people that like electronic dance music. So we have Annie, Charlie, Derek, Emma, and Greg, who likes electronic dance music. Now, if we have to write who is friends with Mary or Peter or both, means we have to include everybody. So then your answer will be all of them. That is, you will be writing all of them: Annie, Bird, Charlie, Derek, Emma, Felicity, Greg. So all of them comes this situation, and you just have to write who is friends with both Mary and Peter. So you see what is common. Here Annie and Derek, both are common. So you will be writing Annie and Derek. So what is a set basically? A set is a collection of elements together based on some similarity. When we when we list out something as a set, when we list out the elements and put it in one set based on some similarity, that's a set.
Hmm.
Then union. We have, like in mathematics, we have the operations in numbers: addition, subtraction, multiplication, division. Those are called arithmetic operations. Likewise, we have some set operations which we perform on sets. So when we perform, or when we combine the set elements and write them together, we called it as a set operation union, which is having a symbol like U, where we combine all the elements and write them together. Then we have another set operation which is called as intersection, which is nothing but the overlap of set. Overlap of sets means which are common between both of the sets. That elements only will be written here in the result when we are doing M intersection P. Is that clear?
Yes. So the
Now what
first one
is
is
a set?
union, right?
Can you see my screen?
No.
Now can you see it?
Yes.
Hmm. Hold on. A set is a collection of numbers or objects. We write, now, if you see here, A belongs to A. A, this symbol is called belongs to. What do we call it?
Belongs to.
So A belongs to A. That means A is the member or element of set A. So if I have to say that A is the member or element of set A, simply I'll be saying what?
A belongs to
A
set A.
belongs to A, meaning A is in set A. Okay.
Hmm.
We list members of a set between. So how do we write a set? To write a set, we use a symbol which is
Read
flower
bracket.
basis. And then we separate each element with a comma. Like suppose if set A is there, element A, element B, element C. So these three are the members of set A with A, B, C as elements or members of set. Now, like in numbers, we have 0, means nothing. In sets also, we have something called as empty set. And that empty set doesn't have any numbers in it. Okay? It doesn't have any numbers. So, even if it is 0 is there, that means this set has a member called as 0. 0 belongs to this set. So, we cannot call it as an empty set. When we can call it as an empty set, when there is no member at all, there is no member at all in the set, then we call it as empty set. It is represented with the Greek letter phi. Is that clear?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Then the universal set. Universal set means it is a set which has all the members. It is a set which has all the members, and then we extract other sets from this set, which is called as universal set. Universal set is denoted by a Greek letter epsilon. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Is it clear?
Yes, ma'am.
Now, what is a Venn diagram? A Venn diagram shows the relationship between the sets. The intersection of A and B is denoted by A intersection B. You can see the symbol there. The union of A and B is denoted by A union B. A intersection B. This is A intersection B and this is A union B. The complement. Now you see in mathematics, 1 is positive number, minus 1 is negative number. 2 is positive 2, minus 2 is negative 2. Similarly, in sets also, we have the negative sets, which are represented as complement of A. Okay. So we have a symbol for that. If we write it like this is A complement, or it can be written like, basically in your system, you will be representing A complement using this symbol. So what is a complement? It is a negative set of A. So let me explain you. Suppose if I have a universal set 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. This is a universal set. Okay, Shiza? Now, in this universal set, if I take a set A and that set, let us say that A consists of numbers greater than 5. Okay. On what
Mm-hmm.
similarity I am writing the set? A. A is a set which has the numbers greater than 5. Now I'm asking you to write A complement. How you will be writing A complement?
Universal minus A.
What?
Universal minus A.
Universal minus A. So deleting all the elements which are there in A, leaving all the elements which are not there in A, that will be your answer. Right?
Mm-hmm.
So your A complement will be exactly inverse of A. A has all the elements greater than 5. A complement will have all the elements less than or equal to 5. Got it?
Hmm.
Understood how you find A complement?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes. Then this symbol belongs to means is an element of A. The symbol does not belongs to, like equal to and not equal to you have, right?
Hmm.
So here also we have belongs to and doesn't belongs to. When you write belongs to like this, if your belongs to is written like this, sorry, belongs to is written like this, then this is doesn't belongs to and it's not an element of. Okay?
Hmm.
Is that clear?
Yes, ma'am.
Now, you see, we have a universal set here where we have in this universal set we have numbers from 1 to 9, then we have extracted two sets. By the way, one thing is also there which is called as subset. I want you to remember this also. What do you mean by a subset? If you see, epsilon is a universal set with the numbers 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Right?
Hmm.
Now, can you tell me I can say that A is a subset of epsilon. How and why I can say that? Because A contains the elements which are also the elements present in epsilon. Isn't it?
Yes.
So I can say A is a subset of epsilon. Similarly, I can say B is also a subset of epsilon. Why? Because B also contains elements which are already there in epsilon. So we can say A and B are the subsets of epsilon. So what will be the subsets? Subsets will be those sets which contains all the elements from the superset. For example, now I will ask you one question. 1, 3, 4, 7, 9 and 10. Suppose this is A. Can I call A as a subset of epsilon?
1, 3, 4, 7, 7, 10. Yes. No. 10 is not there, right?
Exactly. So A cannot be a subset of epsilon because though 1, 3, 4, 7, 9 are the members of epsilon, but 10 is not a member of epsilon, right? And A contains 10 also. In this case, A is not a subset of epsilon. Got it? So what will be the subset? What will be the subset definition? Subset का definition ये हो जाता कि the elements which are present in the superset. If the set contains all the elements which are present in the superset, then only it is a subset. Otherwise, it won't be a subset. Got it?
Hmm.
Okay. Okay. Now I was telling you one thing. A is a subset of epsilon. B is a subset of epsilon. Now, what is epsilon then? Epsilon is called superset. What do we call it?
Superset.
What is a superset?
Universal set.
Okay. Why we are calling epsilon as a superset?
Um, it contains all the numbers that is to be included in the set.
That's it. It contains, I can say, epsilon is the superset of A. Okay, I'm not giving you any symbol here. I can say epsilon is a superset of A because epsilon consists of all the elements present in A as well as it has extra elements also, extra members also, right?
Mm-hmm.
Got my point?
Yes.
Okay, now coming to how do we represent Venn diagrams? What is what? So always remember the universal set is represented by a rectangular box like this. Then we can represent each set with a circular symbol. Now, if sets have anything in common, then this will be represented. Those elements will be represented here in the overlap. Like here, if you see A and B have 1 and 7 in common, so overlapping them and then 1 and 7 is written here. Then rest of the members of A is written in A, rest of the members of B is written in B. If you see here, there are two members in universal set which are not a part of A and B both. So it is written outside.
Mm-hmm.
Got it?
Yes.
Now intersection, what is intersection?
The elements that are present in both of the sets,
Yes.
A and B.
Now A intersection B and then A complement. If you see A complement, it's very important for you to notice this. A complement consists of elements which are not in A. So 5 and 6 is not in A and even 2 and 8 is also not in A. So we can write A complement as 2, 5, 6, 8. Is that clear?
Yes, but ma'am, why can't we write 1 and 7 also? Because 1 and 7 are the part of B also.
But this is a part of A also. And A complement means we should write what is not in A.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Yes, got it.
And then you see how you have to do the shading also. It is shown here. When you are doing A union B, when you want to show, suppose he will ask you to draw a Venn diagram or a Venn diagram is given and then you have to do the shading. For A union B, you will shade both the sets. For A intersection B, you will be only shading the overlapping part. And when it is A complement, you will be shading everything which is not in A.
Mm-hmm.
Is that clear?
Yes.
Now you have to do this. This is for your understanding.
Okay.
You do it, then I'll show you.
Ma'am, square numbers are like the numbers that we get after squaring any number, right?
Yes. Like I'll tell you, 4 is a first square number because no, 1 is a first square number. 1 times 1 is 1. Similarly, 4 is the second square number because 4 times 4, sorry, 2 times 2 is 4.
Hmm. Got it. 8, 9. Done, ma'am.
Okay, finished?
Yes.
Hmm. Hold on. Check. Check your answer now. First step, what you will be doing is, because A and B is given as A is even number and square number, first you will list all A and B. So A is 2, 4, 6, 8 to 10, 12 because even numbers, and B is square numbers. Because the universal set is up till 12 only, so you will be only selecting the square numbers till 12. So if you see 1 is the first square number, 4 is the second square number, 9 is the third square number. That's it. Is that
Hmm.
done clearly? Is that done properly?
Yes.
Yes. So this is correct. This is correct. Now let's see the next one. Now, how to represent? Complete the Venn diagram. You will take the Venn diagram. What is common between both sets A and B? That will be written in the overlapping part. If you see what is common here, 4 and 4 is common. So 4 is written in the overlapping part. Right? Then 6, 2, 8, 10, 12 will be written in set. In which set? A.
Set A.
What about set B?
1 and 9.
Okay. Do we include all the numbers here present in universal set?
No, we include the
We included
number
A and B. What about present? What are the numbers left in universal set? Can you tell me?
11, 3, 5, 7.
So we will write that in the rectangular box, right?
Hmm.
After that, then okay, Venn diagram is completed here. Now list the elements of the following sets. A intersection B. So what are the
4,
elements present in A intersection B? 4.
4.
A union B, you will be writing all the numbers present in A and B both. Then A complement. A complement will be the numbers which are not in A. So 3, 5, 7, 11 definitely are there. Apart from that, 1 and 9 also we will be including in A complement because that's the only members of B. Then B complement. B complement means all the members in A and the universal set will be written together. Is that clear?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, now if I ask you to shade B complement, what you will be shading? Can you tell me that?
I will shade A part, but not including the intersection and the rectangle.
You will include what? If you have to yes. If you have to
The
shade B
part, but not
complement
and rectangle.
and rectangle. Right. So you understood how to do Venn diagrams? It
Yes,
looks easy, but it's not this will your questions will not be this much easier. This is only your
basics.
basics. Now do this question.
Yes, the elements set even numbers.
Hold on. Just a second. Do it now.
Set A is 2, 4, 6, 8,
Okay,
10,
you
12.
complete, then we will check the answer.
Okay. 10, ma'am. Done, ma'am.
Yes. Finished?
Yes.
Let's check the answers. Set A is even number between 1 and 12, inclusive. Inclusive means even 12 is included. Between 1 and 12 inclusive, this word is giving you the hint that 12 is also included. Is that clear?
Yes.
Set B is square numbers less than 50. So, square numbers less than 50. Then, set C is factors of 20. Factors of 20. This one. Now, once we get set A, B, C, now list the elements of the following set. A intersection B intersection C means what is common between A, B, C that you are going to write. So if you see 4 is common in all the three sets. So first element is 4. Then second element, what is common between all the three sets that you have to write? Anything common?
No.
Nothing. So the answer for this is only 4. You see,
For second one also 4.
what?
For second one also 4.
Okay, hold on for a moment. If you see here also 2, here also 2, but set B doesn't contain 2, so 2 cannot be written here in the first set, right?
Hmm.
I hope you are understanding that fact.
Yes.
Okay, now A intersection B is again only 4 because only 4 is common between A and B. A intersection C, there will be 2 because 2 is common, 4 is common between A and C, and even 10 is common, so 2, 4, 10.
Hmm.
Right?
Yes.
Then B intersection C, 1 and 4 both are common between B and C, so 1 and 4. Then A union C will be simply combining A and C together, so A and C together. Now A complement. What will be your A complement? Tell me A
A
complement.
complement will be wait, 1, 9, 16, 25, 36, 49, 25.
Why not? Okay. 1, 5, 9, 16, 20, 25, 36, 49, right?
Hmm.
Elements which are not present in, which are present in A will be left out and all the elements present in B and C will be written together. Isn't it?
Yes.
Good. Understood?
Yes, ma'am.
But again, I'm saying it's not going to be this much easy. Now, shading the region, a very important topic and very important question also. Ask in any one of the paper. Shading the region is important. Now here you see shade the region A union B complement. A union B complement means what? What is B complement?
Leaving B all of the shaded part.
Yes. This is B complement and this is set A. You have to do union of two set. So you will be shading them like this. Simple. Everything will be shaded like this. You see A union B complement. This is a very important part, Shizza. I hope you are understanding how A union B complement is done.
Yes.
Now, A complement, shade the region A complement intersection B. So this is your A complement, right?
Hmm.
I'm showing you first individual shading and then we will see how together Result is shaded. Now, set B is this, right?
Hmm.
Now, A complement intersection B means what is common between them? What is common between them? Can you tell me?
Intersection.
Which? हाँ बाबा, so ये दोनों सेट्स में कॉमन क्या है शेड करा हुआ?
B.
दिस पार्ट इज शेडेड कॉमन, राइट? ये नहीं है,
Hmm.
ये वाला नहीं है, सिर्फ दिस पार्ट, isn't it?
Yes.
So only this will be your answer. Got it?
Mm-hmm.
You get that?
Yes. Yes, ma'am.
What is common that will be shaded because this is intersection. Now, A complement intersection B complement. So this is your A complement and this is your B complement. Right?
Hmm.
Intersection means what is commonly shaded. Can you tell me what is commonly shaded? Already shaded, which is common?
The rectangle.
Yes. So when we are doing the final shading, this gets omitted, this gets omitted. Only this will be there, right?
Hmm.
Let's see the answer. A complement intersection B complement, isn't it?
Hmm.
Now here you have some regions already shaded and there is some sets given. You have to just match which shade, which Venn diagram is of which shade. I mean which set, sorry.
Okay.
Have to match. See here, here the sets are given and then you have to match them. So first is A intersection B. Tell me which one will be A intersection B shaded together.
Second one last.
Yes, this, right?
Hmm.
So let me, this is your A intersection B. Okay, B complement.
B complement. Hmm. This upper one, right side, first one.
This one
No,
or
no,
this?
no. No, not this one. On the right, one only.
Okay, let me do one thing first for you. First. Otherwise,
Beside
it
the
will be
line.
very good. Let me just name them. One, this is two, this is three, this is four, this is five, six, seven, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Now, first, this one, A intersection B is sixth one, right?
Yes.
Now, tell me, B complement is which one?
11.
11th one is B complement. Are you sure?
Yes. Yes.
Baba, what is B complement? Can you tell me?
B को छोड़ के सब shaded रहता.
In this B is shaded. So, you still say that B complement is 11?
The intersection is also there.
Mm-hmm.
Intersection is also there. That's why it's not.
Yes. So, what is the other choice?